Viewer discretion is advised for this love-themed podcast. The content may contain discussions and sensitive topics related to relationships, dating, and love. Some content may not be suitable for all listeners, especially those uncomfortable with open and vulnerable conversations. We encourage our listeners to practice self-care and to reach out to a trusted friend or professional if they need support. If you have no friends, you have me. Welcome to the Lost Lover Boy podcast. Welcome to the second episode of the Lost Lover Boy podcast. I don't know if you've seen the first episode. It got good reviews, you know. Some people told me they cried. Some people told me they laughed. They said it was a roller coaster of emotions. See, the thing about it is, if you have not seen it, please go check it out. But first, I want to shout out my team. I want to shout out my brothers. Brick House, see him. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. I'm going to drop it like somewhere up in here, maybe, I think. Hey, make sure y'all follow so when the music videos are released, y'all can keep up with it. If you haven't heard my music, please check it out. Because all of this was spawned off a song I dropped called Lost Lover Boy. But anyway, first episode, I told y'all how the boy came about, how that boy developed into a man who learned to love through like tragedy, you know. But this second episode, I'm thinking I want to touch on the aspect of that engagement I had spoke to y'all about. I told y'all I had formulated an engagement plan in my mind, what it would be like to get engaged and me on my knee and all of what that consisted of. So where do I begin in this story? I'm gonna start with this disclaimer. And the disclaimer is that this is not case specific. So this is not an engagement I planned for that young lady I mentioned in the first video. It's not specific to her. It was designed with her in mind, but please understand that the idea of who fits this bill is who I love. It's surrounded in their interest. It's surrounded in their personality. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. And again, listen, my future wife, if you're listening to this podcast, baby, understand you will never know when this day comes. That's how good of an engagement it is. If you're going to surprise somebody or plan something, understand what judges on the quality of it is if you can do it whenever and make it great whenever. So this is where I begin. My engagement, right? Obviously, y'all know it's going to be my girlfriend, my fiance. I'm going to know this person very, very well. I'm going to know her like the back of my hand. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to be an active boyfriend. So I'm going to know her nail tech. I'm going to know her hairstylist. I'm going to know her best friends. I'm going to know her coworkers. I'm going to know everybody. That's what's needed for this plan to happen. Now, so what's going to happen is she going to wake up one random day. We just going to call it June 23rd, for whatever reason. That's my birthday. Remember that. You don't have to, but hey. We're going to call it June 23rd. She's going to wake up on June 23rd, and she's going to proceed about her day. What's going to happen is I'm going to be living her day an hour or 2 hours before she is. So what's going to happen is my wife, and it's all contingent on where we are in life, because hopefully my wife is not working by the time I meet her. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully she off her feet. But if we are working, she gonna get up. She gonna go to her. I'm gonna kiss her in the morning before I leave. Mwah, baby, there it is. I'm gonna take off. I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on about my day. So she gonna get up and I'm gonna know her routine. So she gonna go to her favorite breakfast spot. She gonna get her little, you know what I'm saying, medicine ball from Starbucks. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna be done already ran through Starbucks. I'm gonna be done already went in the store, told the manager, look, my wife is coming by, my future wife. I plan on getting engaged today. That's what I'm gonna let them know. She's coming by. This is what she looks like. This is a picture of my girlfriend, my fiance at the time. Well, soon to be fiance, I'm sorry. This is a picture of my girlfriend. She's coming by, she's gonna be driving this car, she's gonna order this, but just in case she orders a little extra, let me pay y'all a little extra. Consider it a tip. Let's say she get her medicine ball, she get her, you know, ham and Swiss croissant, whatever she get, it's gonna be paid for already. So she gonna go by the drive-thru, they gonna see my girlfriend, they gonna be like, you know what? Ma'am, for you today, we feeling like this should be free to you. So they're going to give it to her, right? And we're going to proceed on. Now, as we proceed on, she ain't going to think too much of it. She going to be like, you know, that was God. Shout out to the free, you know, breakfast. But she going to proceed on to work. Now, when she get to work, I'm going to be done already have been there. I'm already be done talk to her boss. I'm gonna let her boss know that, listen, I plan on getting engaged today. If you could please do me a favor and send her home for the day, I would greatly appreciate it. She needs the day off. I'm gonna be done requesting the day off for her. You understand what I'm saying? So she gonna get the day off. Her boss, and when she get there, she gonna get to her desk or whatever she do for a living. Hey, baby, I don't know you yet, but God damn it, I can't wait to meet you. So she gonna get to work, and her boss gonna tell her, you know what? We just gonna put a name on it. We just gonna say, y'all like Elizabeth, so we gonna put Elizabeth on it. You know what I'm saying? Elizabeth gonna get to work, and she gonna sit down, and her boss gonna come tell her, you know what, girl, we overstaffed today. Why don't you take a break? You've been working over hard, and she gonna sell it. She gonna sell it like my baby working her ass off. So they just gonna give her a break. She gonna get the break. They gonna tell her, why don't you go on home? You know what I'm saying? We gonna pay you for the day, don't worry about it. I'm gonna make sure them funds is put in my wife's account. You understand what I'm saying? So she ain't gonna miss a day of payroll. I got you, baby. Let me take care of you. So this is when she leaves work. She gonna grab her phone. First thing she gonna do, knowing my girlfriend, she gonna call her man. She gonna, baby, you would never believe they just gave me the day off work. And here I am on the phone, like, swear to God, for real. Like, in comparison, I'm gonna make it seem like my day is over shitty. Like, baby, you lucky God working in your favor because, shit, I might be here all night type shit. And she gonna be on the phone like, well, I don't even know what I should do with the rest of my day. I might as well just go home. I'm gonna be like, baby, you know what? Since you having such a great day, look, go on to the nail shop. You know what I'm saying? Get the nails done. Look, my treat. I'm gonna sell it to you real quick, cash out, however she prefer it. I'm gonna take care of it for you. Don't even worry about it. And mind you, I told you I'm gonna know her friends, her best friend, her sisters, her brothers, all of this. So I'm gonna be done already talk to her best friend and be like, listen, I need you. I'm gonna get off the phone with my wife. I'm with my girl, click, okay, cool. I'm gonna call her best friend or sister, whoever it is at the time, and be like, listen, call your sister and tell her you're gonna meet at the nail shop. She gonna already know the plan. I'm gonna be like, look, you could call her now. She gonna call her sister. And she gonna call her sister and be like, girl, what you doing today type shit? And she be like, shit, I just got off work. I'm on the way to the crib. And she gonna ask her, you trying to go to the nail shop? And then my girl gonna be like, conveniently enough, Demetri just told me go to the nail shop. He actually sent me the money for it, whatever. Girl, I'll meet you there. They gonna get to the nail shop. Now, I can't make it too obvious. But this is how I'm gonna do it. So she gonna sit down, of course, knowing me, being active. She gonna ask me what color, what style. I'm gonna tell her, baby, get the white on the toes. You know, I like the white on the toes. She gonna get the white on the toes. She gonna get the best set you've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure this nail tech is snapping this day. Whatever her nail tech name is, I'm gonna make sure he's snapping this day. And I'm gonna tell her, like, this is, cause you know, this is what most don't understand. Women, when they want to be engaged or proposed to, the nails matter. You putting a ring on a finger. You know what I'm saying? So you can't catch them off guard. Don't let they shit be all chipped, broken, you know what I'm saying, not taken care of. Don't surprise her in that regard. Like, allow her that opportunity to post up and be like, hey, y'all see my nail? Like, she want to put the ring on, let her show it off. So she gonna be in this nail shop and she gonna be sit down and she gonna get her nails did. Now, when she go to swipe her card, when they get up and they ready to leave, motherfucker balloons gonna fall from the ceiling, whatever, horn gonna go off or something. And the people at the shop gonna be like, oh my God, congratulations. You are our 100th customer, or millionth customer ever, or whatever the case is. And she gonna be like, oh my God, for real. They gonna bring out cameras and all types of fake shit. It's gonna be a bunch of shit I'll set up, you know what I'm saying? But what's gonna happen is, they're gonna be like, you've won an all expense paid vacation to da-da-da-da-da. And that da-da-da-da-da is our honeymoon. That da-da-da-da-da is what I've paid attention to my wife to know she want to go. Like Bora Bora, for example. I want to go to Bora Bora, and if my wife want to go to Bora Bora, that's where we're going to go for our honeymoon. But whatever her honeymoon she's desired, and I'm going to know this because I listen, and I've asked her this in the past. You know what I'm saying? So she going to win an all expense paid vacation to this place. Now, she gonna be freaking the fuck out. And in comparison, I'm gonna have her sister or best friend that went with her like, girl, I knew I should have slid my car before you. Girl, I knew I should have. I'm gonna have her act pissed off like she actually had the chance to win. You know what I'm saying? So my wife think God is in her favor today. This may be the best day of my wife's life. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna happen. So my wife gonna be freaking the fuck out. And you know, of course, active boyfriend, she gonna call her man. And I'm gonna be like, what's up, baby? She gonna Baby, I just want all expenses paid vacation. It's gonna sound like that too. I'm gonna hold on, baby, slow down, hold on, give it to me. What you got? She going, I just want all expenses paid vacation, Bora Bora and da da da. Baby, we out of town. I'm like, oh shit, boo, we out of town. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna act like I don't know shit of what's going on. I'll be like, girl, look at you shining today. I'll be like, God is in your favor today. So what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna tell her, you know what, baby, don't worry about it. We going out, we celebrating tonight. Remember that dress? Hey, listen, you see this right here? Remember that dress you bought like 2 weeks ago and you said you can't wait to find somebody to wear to, somewhere to wear it? Yeah, put that on. Yeah, baby, don't worry about it. We going out tonight, we celebrating. So this was gonna happen. I'm gonna tell her sister or her best friend or her brother or whoever at the nail shop with her, yeah, my baby needs something to eat. And of course, she's gonna check with me to see if I'm making it home on time. You know what I'm saying? And again, whatever restaurant she go to eat at, I'm gonna make sure I've already called ahead of time and paid for that meal. So they gonna get to this restaurant, my baby gonna get another free meal. And fuck it, just to make it seem like it's not exclusive to her, her sister or her best friend gonna get a free meal. And she gonna get my meal free, baby. Bring me some 6-piece with mild home. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it home to me, baby. I'm at home waiting for it. Just don't forget the lemon pepper, though, because that lemon pepper goes stupid. That's just if you from Chicago. I don't know if y'all from Chicago, but whatever. So what's gonna happen next is she's going to be on her way home now. So she at home, she getting dressed, she getting ready. I get home, okay? I done got my outfit together. I'm putting that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Mister put that shit on. I put my little suit on and everything. And we stepping. So we get to this restaurant and they treating us just like any other restaurant would. We don't receive shit free. We park, we go in, we set our order. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Pay attention to me. This whole restaurant will be staged with her entire family, her entire friends, her coworkers, everybody who would love to see my wife get engaged. Now, I don't know if you've been to a high-class restaurant lately, a 5-star restaurant lately, but usually in that restaurant, it's not lit like this. It's pretty dim. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't even gonna notice her family's in this restaurant. We gonna be so engaged and so locked in. I'm gonna be, baby, she gonna be right here. Baby, tell me about your day. What's been going on with you? And she gonna be like, girl, she gonna be like, baby, look, today's just been different. And I'll be like, okay, mama, how so? She telling me, and she's excited. She's glad. She's on cloud 9. So we get to this restaurant. She ready to order her best food. We get the drinks, we sipping a little bit, we talking a little bit, you know, I'm engaging with my wife. And what's gonna happen is her cousin or somebody like a little distant in the family, second cousin gonna walk past, just enough to notice. And I'm be like, baby, ain't that your cousin Leroy? We just gonna throw Leroy. I don't know a nigga named Leroy, but hey, ain't that your cousin Leroy? He gonna be walking past. And she gonna get up and, that is Leroy. Let me stop him, let me get a picture. Okay, she gonna start talking to him. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna slowly proceed out of my seat. And as she talking to him this way, I'm gonna be right on my knee, ready. You get what I'm saying? And as I get on my knee, that is the family's time to understand you gather around. The whole restaurant gonna get up. Everybody gonna gather around with their flashlight out. She gonna start noticing her whole family and she's scared at the moment. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So she gonna turn around and she gonna see me on that knee. And my words exactly are going to be, baby, listen. I know today may have seemed like the best day of your life, but if you'll allow me the honor in making every day feel like the best day of your life from here on out, I would greatly appreciate it. Will you marry me? And let me tell you why this is significant. So it's not about the idea that she got married on this day. What she's going to remember forever is that she had the best day of her life on this day. Whatever day that is, whatever restaurant that is, it ain't even gonna matter. All she gonna remember is how she felt in this day. The high trip she floated through this day with. And let me tell you, I formulated that idea young, early, fresh. I've always been a man who's desired to be married. I desire to propose. I desire to get on that knee. I desire to get in that store and pick out that ring. That's just me. That's always who I've been. It's always who I will be. I am a lover through and through. I cannot help it. But fellas, listen. If you listening, please, steal the idea. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Why? Because it's subjective to the woman who is in that position. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it does not matter the detail, only the person. That's what the detail is cemented around. You understand what I'm saying? So please understand that love is a very, very, very precious thing. And you must hold it to its highest value. I cannot stress it enough. Every young lady desires to be married. Every young lady's desire to be that princess in a castle where that guy comes in his shining armor, slay the dragon, and break her out of there. You understand what I'm saying? If you have the opportunity to be that for someone you love, you be that. Listen, mama, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait. I may have already met you. But look, when God tell us that's what's supposed to happen, then we'll know for sure that is what's supposed to happen. I can't stress it enough. I just wanted to get on here and share what my engagement will be like. I hope that shit make the news. You understand what I'm saying? Because I will put in as much effort as necessary to see my baby smile. Hey, and every man should. If he don't, you got to rethink it. I just wanted to get that off my chest real quick. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? But nah, for real. Thank you for tuning into the Lost Lover Boy podcast. This was a short episode, but it was a good episode. It was a goodie. I hope you like it. I hope you took something away from this and understand that you are worthy of that affirmation, that dream, that wish. You are worthy of that. You understand what I'm saying? As a man, you are capable of doing it. If you have the opportunity and you deem that young woman special enough, you go above and motherfucking beyond for it. Grandma, excuse my language. Granny, listen, excuse my language, but you see how much I believe in this. It's always been who I am. It will always be who I am. Never stop loving. And I'm going to tell you two things. If you want to reach out to me, hey, a pop call, hit it. It's in my bio. Feel free. And the other thing is, if you want to know me, check out my music. I had a project called More for Less Volume 2. It goes over exactly who I am. Tomorrow, we doing another Clubhouse episode. Listen, love is everywhere I am. It's all in the air. People ask me, where does this advice and all of these things come from? It comes because I mean it from the bottom of my soul. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to tell you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hey, make sure you comment. I'll check them all. Follow me on all social media platforms. My name is that right there. On every social media platform. Twitter, fucking Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. Add me on everything. Reach out. If I can't respond, I will respond. Mention me on something on Instagram. That's the quickest way for me to see it. All I'm saying is y'all continue being lovers. Y'all continue being dreamers. Peace out. I think it's time I finally try to find myself. I've been running from love, just trying to hide from all this pain I felt. Look, trying not to be the joke in the deck of whatever cards get dealt. They say a star still gotta let them align themselves. Apologies to the women I've met. I gave you a piece of me, just never enough to feast. Put silence to a side of myself that they couldn't see. This lover boy done fell in love with the finer thing.